Welkom onder de kapot bij Noest.
Hi, I'll show you how you can use AI to optimize the service desk process within Freshdesk. In the demo that you're about to see, we set up a simple system where anytime there's a new ticket created within Freshdesk or an open ticket has been updated, we'll send a request to our service desk agent, the lovely Nusti. Now, Nusti has access to three tools. A tool to get the recent orders for a specific customer, so the one that has sent in the ticket. Nusti also has access to a tool to get the order details, so getting the current status of the order line items, and the requested or planned delivery date. And then a final tool to search in the product lists and get information about the current inventory level. Now, for the demo, we've just set up a very simple order management system within Power Apps, but the agents or the tools that the agent uses are all connected to the back office using API, so it could just as easily be SAP, Dynamics, or another ERP system. What will happen is the agent will analyze the contents of the tickets and determine the appropriate action. The agent has access to four actions: needs info, resolve, escalate, and close. Because we're dealing with customers and we're creating responses that go out to the customer, we want a little bit more control over the process. And so when the agent determines that they need extra information from the customer, so clarification, or when they want to send out a response that resolves the customer's request, we prefer to have a human in the loop at this point so that somebody from the support team can verify the answer, potentially modify it, reject it, or accept it. When the agent determines that they're not able to answer the requests because the agent doesn't have any permissions, for example, to update the system, then we can escalate it to the support team. That can be done automatically, so we can assign the right team and assign a priority. Or, for example, when the customer closes or confirms that the ticket can be closed or sends a thank you note, then this is a very low risk operation, so we can close the ticket fully automatically. So the human in the loop provides us with a little bit more trust, control, and flexibility in the process. I'll show the order management system and the backend in a minute, but before we do that, let's send out or create a new ticket by sending out an email to our support desk. Let's call it a question about order. So we've set up our agent with some instructions, a short description, and the LLM model that we use, the large language model. We can define the security, the list of tools. So these are the three tools that have been configured using API, and our simple order management solution. So we've got a list of orders. Let me resort this. Each order belongs to a certain customer. So in this case, I've sent out from my Nust email address. So we should only, or the agent should be able to only get the recent orders for the Nust account, which is 20, 16, and 15. We've also got a list of products. So each product has a name, description, a price, and a stock quantity, which we will use later on in the demo. We can resort this for later. So what happens is that we've created a ticket, and that ticket automatically, or at least the contents, get sent to our agent. When the agent has finished suggesting a response, the support team will be notified and we can view the details. So the agent has correctly assigned a category, so that can also be automatically done. A confidence level to indicate how confident the agent is, and then a suggested response for the customer. So as you can see, we specified in the instructions to always pick the latest order number, but as you can see, we also know that 16 and 15 are also orders belonging to this customer. So this answer seems fine, and as a service desk agent, I can just accept this and send this to the customer. At the same time, we also set the type, so the category, and the status on waiting on the customer. The customer receives the reply, and actually, no, this is not one of the orders that we need the details on. So let's see. I think for the demo case that I picked 9, just to show you that this is live, we can set the date to the 9th of March, for example. So let's ask details for that specific order. And as an additional question not related to the order, we also want to know if we have stock available for the alpha vinyl product. So this will again update the tickets within Freshdesk. So as you can see, customer responded. This will trigger the same request to our agents, which will then send a new suggestion inside our ticket. As you can see, the action now is resolved. So let's see what we have here. The requested delivery date 9th of March. And regarding the alpha vinyl panels, we can see we have sufficient stock available. So let's see if those numbers match up. And that seems to match correctly. Let's say as an agent that I know that the customer always wants medium planks, I can still modify the response. And you don't need to know. Okay, so we send out the request again to the customer. So we've seen the needs info, we've seen the resolve. But let's say as a customer that I'm not available that day, so I need to delay the response. And this is something that the agent doesn't have permissions to do. So they can only look up information, they cannot update the system. So in that case, what we want to do is have the agent escalate it and assign it to our support team. So as you can see, priority is set to urgent. The status has been reset also. We've assigned it to our support team, adding a private note explaining why this has been escalated. So let's say that we've updated your delivery date. And then the final thing that we want to show is how we can close a ticket. So let's see. A small thank you note should suffice to close a ticket. And this will take a few seconds. And as you can see, the agent has correctly closed the ticket. So this was a short overview. We've seen the 4 actions. We've seen human in the loop. We've seen how we can fully automate the system when we have sufficient trust. And this shows just a few of the possibilities. Thank you.
Heb je interesse in meer dergelijke Microsoft tips en tricks? Subscribe dan zeker op ons YouTube kanaal of breng een bezoekje op onderdekapot.be.